TCGPlayer is sending free Ciel and Diana starter decks to select users. However you got your Grand Archive starter deck, here's what to do with it. 1. Don't shuffle yet. Every starter deck includes 12 material deck cards with a blue circle in the top left, a variable number of cards with token in their type line, and 60 main deck cards with yellow circles in the top left. Separate the material deck and tokens, then shuffle the main deck cards. 2. Check for collector super rares. Social media users have asked if the foil champion cards with gold signatures, like the one on the left, come with every deck. They do not. In fact, it's like winning the Grand Archive lottery. These beautiful cards are extremely rare and sell for hundreds of dollars. 3. Know your exclusives. A few cards are exclusive to starter decks and cannot be found in booster packs. Usually it's just a few, but the new Diana and Ciel decks have more exclusive cards than usual due to an error. Not all of them are powerful, but here you can find a few of the exclusives that are most likely to be used in competitive decks. These are also safer bets if you're wondering which card to play during your materialize phase. Also, the Arasana deck has cute dice for her herbs. 4. Playing with starters feels nothing like the actual game. GA is a gripping and balanced one-on-one duel with amazing interaction, but you would not know that from the starters. Beyond the low power level of cards, there are two main problems. First, not enough card draw. Card advantage is a huge deal since you play cards by spending others. The starters barely have any card draw. Second, there are way too many of the advanced element cards that you unlock by going to level 3, and no mulligans. As a result, it's common to draw unplayable cards in the early game, exhaust your resources playing what you can, and crawl into the late game with too few cards left to do anything. We can do better with some simple changes. First, conserve your resources. Once you know what materialization is, err on the side of materializing lower cost cards. Only play allies that you think will stay alive, and only play actions that have a clear purpose. Sometimes, not playing a card is fine. Second, identify a simple game plan and stick to it. The starters will sometimes include multiple sub-themes, but they're not powerful enough to do them all. My first time playing GA, I had a ton of fun going to Tenoris level 3 and getting a huge payoff with Assemble the Ancients. But 6 months later, I went 3-0 in a starter deck tournament by overwhelming the board with basic allies. Another player at that tournament observed that their Arasana deck had 2 sub-games going, one based on brewing potions and the other based on star-calling damage cards. They realized that one would win them the game and the other they could ignore. Third, if you're playing in a friendly, you can make simple deck improvements even without investing in expensive staples. When testing the Ciel starter deck, I handily beat a tried and tested Fire Zuzaku Guoja after swapping out 4 advanced element level 3 cards with 4 copies of Hasty Messenger. If you enjoyed learning to play, I highly recommend finding events at your local game store or joining the GA Discord. I found Grand Archive players to be friendly and eager to help new players. I hope you find the same. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer in the comments.